Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. This is your forecast for the week ahead, September 21st through the 27th, 2020. Watch this reading if you are an Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, Aquarius on the house cusp. If you have your Sun in the 11th house or Venus in Aquarius, you can watch this reading. Guys, thank you for your patience while I get your readings out today. I had a very busy day and also I was a little bit under the weather this afternoon, so I just need to take some time to clear my energy and pop back at it, get back at it. So Aquarius, I was hearing a message for you. I was hearing someone like somewhat of an announcer saying something like welcome to an evening under the stars or something like that. So I feel like this is this is at an event, or you went to an event, or you're at some place and someone is saying, welcome to an evening under the stars. Okay, so that just was a message that randomly popped into my head. But then again, I am recording your reading at night, so there may be some significance to that. Normally I do record my readings during the day, but here we are. It is the evening hour. So maybe the evening, maybe you like looking at the stars, or maybe you are spending some more time outside at night. Maybe you're at an event outside where you're looking up at the stars, or you are doing something that's outside, like at night is what I'm getting. All right, well, let's see. We're going to be looking at 6 cards for your week ahead, Aquarius. Show me, how does Aquarius see themselves today? What is the theme for them over the next week? What is something Aquarius has learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember this week? A challenge they may be facing, a lesson they are learning now, and a gift they will receive. For all my beautiful Aquariuses out there, Aquarius suns, moons, and risings, Aquariuses on the house cusp, those with their Sun in the 11th house or Venus in Aquarius. Show me the 6 cards for Aquarius. Okay, so something here is incompatible or is not mixing. It's like an oil and water situation. Let's see if that energy continues. Aquarius, September 21st to the 27th. Give me the 6 cards for Aquarius. I'm getting 777, the number 7, so divine timing. I'm also thinking of your card, the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Wands would be Leo energy. So the Leo Aquarius axis. Okay, maybe you're accessing something, something for the first time, or you have access to something now. Okay, why is that so awkward? Something is clumsy or awkward, or it's just, okay. I'm getting some sort of motor skills, having some issues coordinating. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. So this is a Leo energy. This can be someone here who feels like they've been overlooked, feels like they are not getting positive recognition, or maybe they're getting bad attention for something, or this is someone that feels betrayed, or feels like someone here didn't give them the time of day. All right, so like maybe you feel you were passed over for something. I'm seeing someone here who's very emotional about this situation. All right, I'm seeing water and fire coming up. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If you are dealing with a fire sign, possibly a Leo, they may feel like you betrayed them, or they may feel like you let them down in some way, or someone here may have betrayed a team, betrayed their teammates, or didn't get recognized, didn't feel like they got recognized for their hard work, or was passed over for the award or something. Because the Six of Wands in reverse would be someone who's not getting that external validation. They're not getting their ego strokes. They're not getting the pat on the back, so to speak. Does that make sense? All right. So, Aquarius, how you see yourself today? We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, Tauran energy. So I see that you are coming out of a situation here where you felt very left out. You felt abandoned. This may have been a financial situation. Maybe you felt like you were living, getting by with the bare minimum. This could also have been a situation where you were suffering. You felt like there was no help available. I see that you are starting to come out of this feeling. I often say that the Five of Pentacles is a card about perception. It's a perception of lack. So if you perceive that you are not abundant in this world, if you feel that you're always lacking something, if you feel like you're destined to be to live in poverty or to have a poverty mindset, then you will be. But if you see the world as abundant and yourself as abundant, and you are able to start to attract that wealth, that abundance to yourself, as if by law of attraction, then you can easily get yourself out of this. Well, maybe not easily, but as easily as you would like, you can get yourself out of this. So coming out of a bad place, getting out of a bad situation. I'm also seeing bad weather here. So coming out of the cold. The theme for you this week is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Who else got this? I think Leo had this card here. Yes, Leo did have the same card here. God, I have like a photographic... I hate to toot my own horn, but yes, I have a photographic memory when it comes to tarot cards. So, the Seven of Cups in reverse here talks about starting to see the practical reality of a situation. All right. If you were living in some sort of fantasy, if you thought you had all these options available to you, now it's like readily apparent that there's just maybe one or two good ones. Okay. So here we're being uber pragmatic about everything. We're not really feeling very creative. We may not be imagining great possibilities for ourselves anymore. Everything may kind of just feel a bit dull. This can also be someone here who's losing themselves in substances or getting lost in a fantasy, drowning in a fantasy, or escaping through substances. That did come up for Leo as well. So maybe you are, this could be someone that is dealing with an addiction, or someone that is has some sort of codependent partnership thing going on here. Because I do see two people here, but I only see one person here who's kind of, how do I say it? The goo is starting to clear away, and you're starting to see things as they really are. And they may not be all that pretty. In fact, they could be pretty ugly. So the bare reality starting to show. Now, for others of you, if this is a financial situation or a health situation, if you were looking at a bunch of different options here, I'm seeing that there's probably just one good one, and you need to make a realistic choice here. You can't be making these choices based on, sandcastles in the sky. Or if you were building a sandcastle in the sky regarding some situation here, it's going to be knocked down, and you're just going to, it's like, what do I have left to work with at this point? Probably not much. Something Aquarius has learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember this week. And we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, Sagittarian energy. And so the Ten of Wands in reverse is about putting down that burden, delegating responsibilities. This is also someone that's procrastinating on doing something. There's someone that's doing a lot of busy work, I kind of see this as someone who's kind of like pushing around all these logs, or pushing around. So here we are doing a lot of busy work, but we're not accomplishing very much. On the other hand, this can also be someone that's reprioritizing. They realize that they can't do everything on their own and they need help. And so here we are putting down the burden and we're going to pivot in a new direction. Or we're going to conversely start delegating responsibilities to people because we realize that we just can't manage all of this on our own. So there are several different possibilities here. You did learn a lesson around this type of energy of potentially procrastinating, doing busy work, moving around the same amount of things. It's kind of like a puzzle where, you know, those puzzles where you can't move the squares off of the puzzle grid, but you can move them around and reconfigure them. So by doing that, you may make things slightly easier for yourself in the short term. But what would really help is if you could actually take them off the board and make more room. Make more room. So your challenge this week is the 8 of Swords in reverse. So your challenge is to free yourself. I wanted to say Sagittarius, no, Aquarius, free yourself. You need to get out of something here that you felt stuck in for a long time, something that's made you feel trapped, hemmed in. Your challenge is to free yourself here, free your mind. I'm hearing free up space, free your mind, get out of this, whatever this is that you're in right now. Yeah, because the 8 of Swords for me is someone that has a problem that they need to solve, but they're having a very hard time identifying the problem for what it is. They just can't see. And in both of these cards, there's someone here who, here she's hiding her face, here we can't see her face, and here she's blindfolded. And in fact, we really can't see this person's face and this person's eyes in most of these cards. Only in this one, where we see two people kind of out in the cold here. So I'm wondering if there's something here that you have been unwilling to face for a very long time, or something that you've not been able to look at. And maybe you've been keeping yourself busy doing all sorts of different things, anything but that one thing that's going to set you free, that's going to free up your time, free up your mind, free up space. And that's kept you stuck in a place that's not, to be quite frank, very comfortable, very pretty. This is not an environment that's conducive to living an abundant life. And so the lesson you're learning now is the Queen of Pentacles, which is all really about self-care. It is about nurturing the self and those closest to you, taking care of yourself from the inside out. Also, the Queen of Pentacles is a consummate homemaker. She's someone who's pretty domestic, very good with finances, very good around the home. This could be someone that works from home or has her own business. But what a glorious fresh breath of air she is compared to these cards here. Everything seems kind of like nice and tidy. She's dressed very nicely. She's very calm. She's very focused. You can tell she feels grounded and healthy. So this also may be a female in your life. If she is a female, I'm getting, it could be a Capricorn. A Capricorn female here may be very of importance to you, maybe someone that you look up to. But also could, of course, be a Taurus or a Virgo. So you're learning a lesson around this Queen of Pentacles. And where does that self-worth come from? Where does that sense of fulfillment come from? It comes from within you. This pentacle is part of her. it's something that she created. It came from her. And so that's where she gets so much of her self-esteem, her pride, and her ability to nurture and care for herself and those closest to her. And so the gift you will receive is the Page of Swords. I believe Leo had the same card here. So there's some communication coming in this week. You will be alerted to some news that will alert you to the truth of something. You may be hearing something. This could be from a third party, although I'm getting this is more direct, like you're watching something happening or you see something happening. The Page of Swords is also my investigative journalist, very question-oriented personality. They want to know everything: who, what, why, where, when, how, and so we're here, we're guarded, we're investigating, we want to know the answer. This person now is a page, so they're young, and they may not communicate in a very mature way. They may say things that are a little bit clumsy or clunky. They're not the most eloquent type of personality. So I do feel like you could be hearing something or seeing something by the end of the week that will alert you to the truth of a situation here. And once again, we've got this card at the bottom of the deck, which tells me that someone here doesn't feel very proud of something they did, or they feel like they were betrayed somehow, or they felt let down, or like they didn't get the attention they felt they deserved. I'm not sure who that is, but I am seeing a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So if you are dealing with a water sign, I don't think they're going to be very happy with whatever this news is. Maybe you are going to be talking to someone here, announcing something. What is your guidance for Aquarius? I keep hearing Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. So you may also be dealing with a Sagittarius. What is your guidance for Aquarius this week? Solar plexus. And Sagittarius had this as well. And solar plexus is the third chakra. It is from the root chakra going up. You've got your root chakra, your sacral, and then your sacral. And your sacral is right below the, right above the navel and below the breast area. And so this is actually where your self-esteem is, your wisdom, and your creativity. Let me show you here. I like to show people with the diagram. So here's the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus, and that is where your wisdom and power is seated. So something going on with your solar plexus this week, and I really am getting a self-esteem here, self-worth, how you self-soothe, where does power come from? How do you feel powerful? Where does your wisdom come from? How do you feel wise? And of course, it goes without saying, yellow is a very good color to surround yourself with this week. Let's pull some sex fortunes. Aquarius. What are the love messages for Aquarius this week, September 21st to the 27th? Love messages for Aquarius. Three of Pentacles. So this could have to do with employment or someone that you work with. I'm seeing this is more to do with a collaboration here, because I was hearing collaboration. But also this is about working with someone, building on your values, feeling supported. What do you need in order to feel supported? And look, we have 2 3s already. 2 3s coming up. Think of the Empress. Your health as well is coming up. Ooh, throat chakra. Throat chakra stuff coming up. Something that you need to talk about. Is there something that you need to talk about with your partner? They want you to speak up. Know your worth. You have wisdom and power, Aquarius. And we have the Hermit, which is Virgo. So of course you may have Virgo in your chart, or you may be dealing with a Virgo. And this is going to require you to go within, of course, for that wisdom, for that knowledge. The answers you seek, yes, they're seeking you, but the answers you seek come from within you. They don't come from any outside source. All right. And the Hermit is also someone that may be on a spiritual path. This is also someone that maybe want or needs space, or needs to spend more time alone and contemplating the answers that they seek. Okay, so in other words, this may require a withdrawal from society for a period of time, or someone needs to spend some more time alone. And we have working together, feeling supported, and then we have this energy of needing to seek, to go within, and to spend that time alone, searching for the answers. So there's a balance, I think, here that you need to achieve. So Aquarius, this is your weekly forecast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to book a personal private tarot reading with me, my information is below in the description. I also have a fall sale going on over on Groupon. You can check out my page over there. I am offering 30% off my 30-minute Skype tarot reading, which is a live reading. You will save 30%, so that's going to be marked down from $65 to $45. It is a very good deal. It is the best deal I've ever offered in my history of reading tarot. So do take advantage of that. It'll be around for the fall season if you're interested. And of course, you can purchase another voucher for a friend or family member who is also interested in getting a reading. So Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed it. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.